Well, what do you know? We are back. The All-Star Superman here with our co-host, JP the Hulk. It's been too long, too long. How are we?
Super.
Super. Pun intended.
Superman. Like
Pun
Superman.
intended. It is starting the summer of Superman, so I'm excited. We have comic books coming, we have merchandise coming. Too many beautiful things for the summer of Superman commencing in about 2 weeks. Two
And warm
weeks.
weather.
And warm weather. This week is CinemaCon, which is an exclusive invite. And no, we were not invited. We're not that big. Which apparently Warner Brothers goes to these things and they have the project that they're going to be bringing with them, which is Superman. So we should hopefully be getting some Superman footage this week. Um, some new merch, some toys, some Funko Pops. So that'll be all be fun. JP, he went to go watch a movie over the weekend. He watched The Working Man with Mr.
Recommend it.
JS.
What?
JS. I can't say his last name. Jason.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I
You enjoyed
recommend it
that.
for everyone. It's great. If you love Jason Statham, you love his type of movies, once in the gritty action, there you go.
Yes. Yes, we're promoting it. We're promoting it. Helping our friends down at the Nerd Store on April 12th, the Sandlot is coming. April 12th.
Cast signing?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
If you are in Utah, they have the Nerd Store has two locations. There, I'll put this in the show notes, but they will have signings at the West Valley and Orem locations here in good old Utah. Orem is April 12th from 4 to 7, and West Valley is on the 13th from 11 to 2. There'll be more details in what I'll share with you guys down below. Um, this is so exciting. JP hasn't been on here for a while. I'm just wondering how much he's missed from life and movies and
I missed a lot. I was on vacation. It was amazing. So, been catching up.
catching up. Well, this will be a great week to catch up because we're supposed to get so many movie news this week,
Yes.
which we're excited about. But there were some movie news this past week where certain people, not me, spent 5 hours looking at a live stream from Marvel Studios.
How many
I've read,
freaking people were on the live stream for 5 hours? How many? How many was over 200? Oh, I think it was over 300 million people.
yeah.
Only thing I have to say about that, guys, our podcast isn't going to be long for me, is that Marvel will never do that again.
Um,
It was great to see names. Cool. Never do that. But like, this is Marvel's things. They tease us, and then there's a teaser trailer, and then they have they market stuff. This is just the order. So,
any names that you were surprised by? Any names that you were excited about?
um, I think it's cool Channing Tatum is coming back. I mean, all the names are great. There wasn't one that I was like, oh, I'm surprised or that's new. The thing is, this movie is going to be huge. I mean, it's going to have all the characters and even the multiverse characters, the alternate version characters. So I expected a lot of names. Um, the only thing is, I know that Spider-Man is going to be in there, but maybe not for like a whole lot.
They're saying that he's not going to be in the movie at all.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that he is gonna be in the movie, but like I said, not a whole bunch of it.
Did you chime in at all when it was live? Because when it was live for 5 hours, they would play the theme music of the next person coming.
Ah, see, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't watch all of it because it was just dumb.
It was dumb. I didn't like it. What I did like was hearing the Loki theme music and getting hyped out of my mind.
Yeah,
Then getting hyped out of my mind when they were playing the X-Men 97 theme music. and Patrick
Mm.
Stewart comes on. And
Oh
then getting
yeah.
hyped out of my mind when they started playing like this dark, brooding theme, and I didn't know who it was until they showed Magneto's name.
Ah. Yeah, Michael Fassbender.
No, Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry guys. The minute that it was I was sitting there and nothing was happening. I couldn't I was not gonna be in that chat for 5 hours.
So
Sorry. But
was I.
luckily
I was
Apple
at
was
work.
updating us, so that was good.
I was surprised by Namor's name, Tenoch's name on there. That was awesome. So Namor is going to be in the movie. And then I was very happy for Simu Liu to for his name to show up because he is freaking Shang-Chi and we have Miss Shang-Chi.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, love that Anthony Mackie's in it. Love that Chris Hemsworth is in it. Did you see the little tiny chair for Paul Rudd? That was probably the best piece of marketing they did in the entire 5 hours.
It's good.
I was doing some homework and there's this guy. His name is, well, his YouTube handle is Film Stocked. And he did this list about who's 100% joining the cast, who has a good chance they're going to show up. Maybe there's a cameo, saving for Secret Wars, and then those who have no shot of being in the movie. Um, he put the following as no shots. You tell me agree or disagree. The Guardians of the Galaxy, being in Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. America Chavez, Ironheart, The Punisher, Kingpin, Moon Knight, no, Echo, The Eternals. I forgot her name from Secret Invasion. Quicksilver, um, James McAvoy as Patrick as Professor X, Michael Fassbender's Magneto, and the Wasp. These people have no shot according to his theories. You agree with that list?
No.
Do you think that all of those people would be in the movie?
Well, that's why I had an inflection in my no because it's not everyone. I mean, if I could redo the list, like
You're saying
Punisher,
these specific people have no shot of being in the movie.
Punisher, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, what else did you say? Those two were the first ones I heard. I was like, they should definitely be in the movie.
Hmm.
But who knows? The thing is, you got to read the comic, the new one that came out, to
Hmm.
really see who's really going to be in it. I mean, I think the main focus of this next phase is going to be X-Men, Fantastic Four, and some of these other ones.
Hmm.
But
These are his names for saving for Secret Wars. Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, She-Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Thunderbolt Ross, White Vision, and Wanda's son.
well, definitely Wanda is going to be in the movie.
Secret Wars or Doomsday?
Both. She has to be. I mean, she's just a giant character in the X-Men and in general in the MCU. We've only got a little bit of taste of her. Like she's way more powerful than the way that she's being made out to be. So,
Mhm. Mhm. He is saying that the following are maybe a cameo. Captain Carter, Don Cheadle's War Machine, Paul Rudd's daughter, Daredevil, the new Hawkeye, OG Hawkeye, and Chris Evans as Steve Rogers. These are maybe a cameo.
well, I heard that Steve Rogers was going to be in the Fantastic Four. I don't know if you heard that, but
Hmm.
all of them sound good. I mean, the only one, She-Hulk, don't count her. Daredevil has to be in there. Captain Carter, because I think she's been all over What If. So, yeah, I mean, that would, yeah.
Okay. He mentioned that these are the people that he thinks have a good chance of showing up. Captain Marvel, Kamala Khan, Star-Lord. I don't know her name, but she's one of the elite Wakandan warriors. Forgot her name. Uh,
Shuri?
no,
No, that's
it's just it's like Okoye's bodyguard or Okoye's friend.
oh okay, not Koya.
Halle Berry's Storm, Femke Jensen's Phoenix, and Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
We have to
What
have
was
some
he?
Fury.
Huh?
Fury for sure will be in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, he got to be for sure.
This is his list of 100% joining the cast. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, Monica Rambeau, and Benedict Wong as Wong. Wong.
Yes.
That whole list you agree with?
Yeah, they all sound right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they announced 30 out of the 50 names that are supposed to be in Avengers Doomsday.
Look at that. 5 hours. They only gave us 30 names.
Yes. Every 13 minutes, we had to wait. I didn't sit there for 5 hours. I was at work. I can't sit there for 5 hours.
I was at home and I wasn't going to sit through it.
But this brings up a pretty good talking point. I've been really thinking about the story. Okay, these are my theories. I haven't heard this anywhere besides this first part. I don't think you just leave our, would you say his top five villain, Kang? I don't think you leave our top five villain in the wind. I don't think you should do that. I think either a post-credit scene in Fantastic Four or Marvel marketing, because they can do this if they really wanted to, where they have, I don't even think you need that long, but 5 to 15 minutes of Robert Downey Jr.'s Victor Von Doom fighting and defeating the entire Council of Kangs.
Interesting.
Okay. And I think because if Secret Wars can't be made without Avengers Doomsday, then Victor Von Doom, Robert Downey Jr. has to be our main character. You can't just do a one and done. Yes, sure, he may be coming after as the big bad, but you're having him be the biggest 2 points of these next two movies. So, and this has probably already been talked about, but this is just where my mind is going. You give us that 5 to 10 minutes of that, or him going to talk to Loki because Loki's in the movie and Loki must have a big important part in the movie. And after that, you have three or four incursions happening at the same time. And you have Doctor Doom show up and to the people that he's gathering in the incursions. So that's why they have a small Avengers versus X-Men movie happening within the movie. But anytime Doctor Doom is away from the screen, but we see him as the fans, we can tell that he is the bad guy. Because at some point, you have to establish that this guy that is trying to save the multiverse is actually your villain. But in the movie, you have to make him show up as the hero.
Well, definitely. I think they have to use the fact that he looks like Tony Stark as like a an advantage towards him and for a way to gain leverage on them
Mhm.
to trick their confidence.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want them to play catch me up a ton, but I do want them to like understand certain things. Because, for example, I've been doing research. I've been watching the Doctor Stranges. Okay. And they repeat it often how time is super important, right? And then you have like the little Easter eggs about how the green Infinity Stone is the time stone, and we've been dealing with time and the multiverse. And then Multiverse of Madness, they don't think that Scarlet Witch is the most how did Mr. Fantastic say it? John Krasinski, that she's the biggest threat to the multiverse. They think it's Doctor Strange. But then what about Kang and Doctor Doom? Were they not paying attention? Were they also not focused on what was going on? And then for me, and you know how much I get upset about this. Where's Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
He has to be an important piece of these two movies. This is where my mind is going. Because if Secret Wars is going to be like your end game, and then people were talking about how that's the problem, that end game ruined the rest of the movies because if you end it, now you can't beat end game. I think we just need good storytelling. And yes, we're humans. We like a beginning, we like a middle, and we like an end. But if we're going to continue a story, we have to have a really good story. So Doomsday, and that's why I'm putting up this question for you, is Avengers Doomsday the most important movie in the MCU ever?
M- Like most important in one way, that's the thing.
That's the question. No criteria. We should come up with criteria at some point, but we had 10 years of the Infinity Saga and every movie connected to the bigger whole. But is this movie going to save the MCU? Is it going to remember the old and bring audiences to something brand new? Or is it we're going to have one story that apparently is supposed to bring everybody back to the MCU, but it's not going to do anything?
Bro, you posed a hard question. That was a lot. Here's how I would answer that question. I don't think this will save the MCU. I think the next couple movies that come in between Doomsday will save Marvel. And supposedly Doomsday and Secret Wars are supposed to restart everything for Marvel, for the MCU, to continue making movies and stories and all that stuff. So I think it's vital, like you said, bring good storytelling and tell good stories. Not just good, amazing, out of this world. Um, that's all I can say about that.
Yeah. And I'm
That's hard. It's a hard question because it's like, what was the most important movie for the MCU? Well, it was Iron Man. Iron Man set the tone for the rest and for everything to make it work. And they took a shot too with him because of his history. So no, Doomsday is not going to be the most important movie. I'll answer as simple as that. But then my other explanation is these next movies leading up to it will be more important. And it's how they decide how to end things and how to restart things
Mhm.
that really determine their future. And
So
I think at the end of everything, they'll just do a montage of everyone, of all the good memories, all the good things that happen.
so story-wise, when we find out that Doom is the big bad in Doomsday, who who is the protagonist? Is it one of the Spider-Man? Is it all the Spider-Man? Is it Wolverine? Is it Doctor Strange? Because when you have a big team up, you still have to have a leader, right? But who's the story about? Where are we going? Because Doom has to get up there and say, my whole purpose was that the multiverse, for lack of a better term, sucks. So I want to make the multiverse in my image.
Yeah.
And then we're stuck in Battle World where Hulk is fighting, and if you've seen it's artificial intelligence, it's not real. Where he's a savage man walking around in the streets, and Captain Hydra's running like this.
Yeah.
Does Doom change everybody's mind? Is Loki in a prison cell? But I'm gonna say this since my mind is going everywhere. They better not kill off Loki. I would be very upset.
Now that you say it, that might happen.
No, I mean they don't listen to me. This is the Russo brothers who have messed up your favorite character, your namesake.
No, I know. Yeah. I mean, um, if they're not listening to fans about what we want to see, yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine for Daredevil. They're already filming season 2 and 3, so whatever reboot he's a part of, he's just gonna spit out a Battle World. And Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's gonna be there till he's 90, unless Henry Cavill takes over as Wolverine.
Who knows?
And Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be a grounded story that's happening during Doomsday, and then he'll show up in Secret Wars. See, that's the thing. We have so much, but so little. And my favorite Marvel villain of all time, Doctor Doom, better come in and fix it.
I know you got high expectations.
Yes, and that's why I'm very critical of what they're doing.
No, I know.
They already ruined it with Kang in Quantumania, which we all know how everybody feels about Quantumania. There was a theory out there that in the Kang dynasty, that the King the Conqueror was going to come out of the void and defeat all the three Kangs. I would have loved that. But now it's up to Doctor Doom to do that.
I think you will.
I love how people are saying that they're trying to do the soft reboot so we can forget about all that was like bad in the MCU, like Secret Invasion.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things they want to fix, but I think their main goal is just want to help us forget.
Mm. So no more Moon Knight?
Maybe not.
Mm. It was
There
great.
was there was some good projects that have been left unattended.
Mm.
I mean, to explore more Moon Knight, yeah, that would have been better. Secret Invasion, I think they messed that up completely. The freaking Earth's Mightiest Avengers Secret Invasion plot story was way better. And it was animated.
Mm.
But I think, I mean, they're doing a lot of good things. They're firing a lot of woke people, and they're bringing back people who actually have good creative talent. So I know you're being critical, and it's okay. And we should all be critical of. But you know what? At the end of the day, they may not make us happy.
Mm. That's
And I've
okay.
already accepted that. But
You've already accepted it.
I give them a chance. I give them a chance. I mean, with Captain America: Brave New World, I mean, it was nice. Like I said, it was nice to have one, have a Marvel movie. And was it good? It was all right. I mean, Red Hulk was the best part of them. Like I was telling you, I was like, they could have really did a different story. This could have been a grounded Avengers story and could have really shown Anthony Mackie that he is Captain America by bringing the Avengers back together because they have a Avenger level threat, which is Red Hulk. And they could have brought the Incredible Hulk back. I mean, that is an example of you you're like Marvel, we believe in you, but at the same time, it's like you're letting us down.
You know something I didn't know?
Mm.
In the comics, Doctor Doom became the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
And he could do something cool where he separates Bruce Banner from the Hulk.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Hey, ideas that if the Russo brothers don't hear. Yeah, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, they might not make us happy.
It's a big movie. It comes with a lot of cost.
It does.
I need to
You know,
feel
we'll
something for these characters. I need to go through this roller coaster ride of emotion. There has to be a meaning for someone to get the black symbiote on for some reason,
yeah,
other than nostalgia, even though we're still there for nostalgia.
yes. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Mhm. Well, that's Avengers Doomsday, everybody. We wanted to discuss that with you. We are going to be discussing the DC Studios next. We're going to have a large conversation about that. Stay tuned for many fun things, especially for our fan event for Superman. We're not doing our giveaway yet, but I wanted to tell everybody about a surprise giveaway that we'll have more information about soon. We're going to have a superhero mystery box. So stay tuned. Someone's going to be a lucky winner of a superhero mystery box.
Yeah, okay.
More details to come on that. But it has been fun talking with you. We will talk more soon.
Bro, hood out.